like that.
It was. We talked to our kids the last 3 or 4 days in practice. First of all, how hard these guys go. We said we want to be the aggressor. And we want to come out and be the aggressor in this game and get them on their heels right away. And I thought we did. We came out, like I said, 5 straight field goals, 10-0 right away. And I think that set the tone for us for the game.
It seemed like you guys did that, especially last week, too, in that third quarter, and with Cody kind of providing that spark. What is about him in that transition game that enables him to get those easy layups?
Cody just plays hard. He knows one speed 100%. I mean, the whole way. That's the way he goes, offensively or defensively, every game. And, we love it.
Is that kind of a football mentality you bring to basketball? Is that fair to say?
Definitely. That's definitely football mentality. Just always go 100%. Go your hardest out there.
Gotcha. Did they do anything you didn't expect? Seems like you guys were well prepared coming in.
No, we figured they play a lot of zone in the tournament so far, and that's exactly what we expected: 2-3 zone, 2-2-1, 3-quarter court, and that's what we got. And so we were well prepared.
John Smith to changing things defensively in the lane. Talk about the luxury of having him.
Having him, he's still long and athletic, and these guys, that gives us a luxury of getting out on the perimeter, and guarding the way we want to guard on the perimeter. Because if one of our guys do get beat, we got the eraser sitting in there, and he's a big luxury for us having him.
I assume you watched Kaufman this morning.
Yeah.
Thoughts on them next?
They're outstanding. They're a great team, coached really well, and we're just looking forward to having a great game with them next week.
Do you teach John that dunk, by the way? Or?
No, that's all him. That's all him. We throw it up and time to go get it.
Who threw the alley-oop on that?
Aaron Murphy.
Okay.
Defensively, you see you guys' hands very active. Is that something you guys are really taking pride in now, especially at this time of the year, on the defensive end?
Definitely. Just Coach Saxon always tells us to give it all on defense and just never let up. Always just go as hard as you can and make sure they don't get an inch out there.
By getting ahead like you did 10-0, you probably put them in a position where they were never going to be able to slow the game up and play their, the way they outplay.
And that's the one thing we were concerned with coming in, that they would try to get things slowed down. And I think they tried, and I thought our kids did a good job answering the call and coming off, right off the rip, with that 10-0 run and that kind of thing going for us.
As good as you guys played offensively, it seems like your defense really set the tone. You've got a lot of steals, create a lot of havoc for them. We're really aggressive.
Eric Jackson coaches our defense. He's our varsity assistant. He coaches our defense, and he does a great job with these kids. And throughout the year, we've scored a lot of points. I know now here the Coliseum is a little different. We've scored a lot of points, and it's not so much what we do offensively, it's just how well we play defense, and it creates a lot of easy buckets for us at the other end.
Maybe most importantly, I think there was a rat pack sighting in there.
There was a rat pack sighting there with about 1:30 or so to go, and they got in, and those kids, they deserve to play too because they play as hard as anybody.